Hello and welcome everybody to Friday Energy Focus of the Week for December 19th through 25, 2025. Wow, here we are in this date. I'm here with Arlene Arnold, the founder of Transformational Tools and Color Therapy. And I'm Leslie Romine, and we are really happy to be here today and to share our updates with you and to provide some guidance through the card readings.
And hopefully just helping all of us be in our inner selves so that we can relax. I know I need that.
Yeah, relax is good. Yes, absolutely. Um, so we're going to get started with our theme for December. Um, it is practice true sovereignty in the midst of upheaval. And today we're thinking about how true sovereignty asks us to look at how we're exhibiting our true selves. Are we modifying things in our lives as we notice that maybe we're not living from who we truly are? Like you might have a thing come up and say, that wasn't exactly what I want to put out there. How are we doing that with this idea of having our true sovereignty expressed? Have we experienced a shift this month in our choices to be even more our authentic selves? And I don't know about you, Arlene, but I certainly have had some contests to saying, hey, am I being my true self in this situation? And happily, most of them are exactly. But sometimes I think, hmm, it might be a way that I'm reacting to something I've heard in the news or something like that. And it's like, wait a minute, what do I want to put out there? I want to put out, help and valuing each person. So, yeah.
Well, what I've been doing is really feeling into my body and knowing when things feel off, because that's when I know that I need to use my discernment and my choices maybe in a different way.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's easy to just get wrapped up in something that you're doing and you don't even allow yourself to feel what it is that's going on. So
Mm-hmm.
that for me is part of true sovereignty, because we have the ability to make choices if we stay in the present moment and we're aware, and our body will tell us, but we have to be willing to listen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Listening is the listening and feeling. Those two, feeling into it for sure. Thank you for sharing that part. Um, the luminary for December has been Core Crucible. Core Crucible. I'm going to put that up. It's the number 9. And as we've been looking at it, we've really talked a lot about how um, we can use this wonderful tool to help us to let go and release certain energies that come up that we'd rather not have going on. This time, the little message that goes with it is, I assist the Earth Plane Enterprise by strengthening weaker layers where energy is leaking to allow for full potentiality. Wow, I mean, that's like if it leaks somewhere, it's saying, I can help you with that. Um, I become a force in motion that changes as the earth changes, resonating to earth's evolvement. There's a lot of people discussing how the energies are feeling different to them now that we're feeling like, Either they're more intense, or we're able to release things quicker, or all kinds of ways that the energy is moving and helping us. And when I read this, it was like the earth the earth is shifting with us, and we're all part of that transition, because we're all connected. How are you feeling about that?
Well, one of the things I thought of was how Marion helped us find that there was something different happening in the center of the earth, and the scientists were talking about it as well. And in moving down into the center of the earth more, we found that there was this innate love that always has been, that was in the center of the earth. And then we've seen changes since then. It seems like more sparkly energy, more light, that kind of thing in the center of the earth. And then I was thinking about how what is happening in our center. And one of the things I've noticed is what I would consider to be my center has moved. I used to think of it was green in the heart, but now it's moved down into the lower heart, into the lime green. And that is a significant shift that's been happening for uh, a number of years, bit by bit. But now it's like it's very clear that in the lime green, you have the yellow and the green. And here we are talking about sovereignty, and I think sovereignty comes from the yellow. The yellow has to do with knowing yourself, living as your true self, and the heart, the green, is feeling into the love that is there for us. And when I think of lime green, I think of those coming together, and this is then a new kind of sovereignty, because we are standing in our knowing self, and we are also um, opening up to the love that is here, and we feel it through the earth, and we feel it in our lives. And at the same time, we are more and more connecting to cosmic love. So we are evolving, the earth is evolving, we're evolving. And when we don't stay in sync with that, with what's happening in the earth, then it's much more difficult for us to find that true sovereignty and being able to stand in that.
Hmm. Yeah, the earth is definitely part of our grounding processes, and you know, um, as it shifts, and we shift. It's not like we get ungrounded, but we're just have moved a bit to a new place of that, a new place of grounding into that energy. To me, anyway.
I think of it like if you are on your phone and you have a bad connection, it's like that's what happens if we are not in alignment with the earth and also with the cosmos, but really feeling that grounding into the earth, that's when we get a true signal.
Yeah,
And
I
I
like
think
that. I like that analogy. That's great. Both are energy.
yes.
Oh, that's great. Okay, our second luminary for this month was sweetness. Sweetness, that beautiful, beautiful card. Wow. They are the numbers of 11 and 33. 11 and 33. Open your heart to the sweetness of life. What part of you needs more sweetness these days? Hmm. That's a good question to pose to ourselves. Can you shift your concerns towards sweetness as you go through your day? What can help? And I think the what can help can be, we can talk about that, because sometimes when we get busy, especially when things get really busy and hectic and stuff, we kind of get focused on, I'm doing this thing. And sometimes the stuff around us gets walked through pretty fast. But as we bring our attention back to the present moment, that's when we can be aware of things happening around us. I know there's here, Miss Shopper here, that when I've been out, people have been, pretty much people have been smiling and they respond to smiles. They, even the ones that haven't been thinking along those lines, it's like, oh, a smile. Oh, great. you know, and you can pass it around. And I just think that there are other things that can remind us of how much we have to be grateful for. And to me, that's when I can really enter into the sweetness and be really, so grateful.
What I find is that self love is such an important part of being able to receive the sweetness. And I was thinking about how um, that's also part of standing in our sovereignty is the self love. And then the yellow that's in here, it's the self knowing yourself, both
Mhm.
as a soul and as a human. And it is such an opportunity for us to remember that we are the ones that are here to bring love, allow the love that comes from the earth, that comes from the center of the universe, to allow that to be part of us. And then as we do that, that's self-love then uh, comes and moves out from us into our energy field. And that's one of the ways that we love other people. It's like you were talking about when people you see, they seem to be saying hello and they seem to be smiling and that kind of thing. And that's a part of self love. Uh, and that's part of the sweetness that we can offer to the world.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, our color is orange. Color card is orange. Oh, I love that picture. That's very orange to me. It's so bright. I love it. Um, what came up this week, which I just found really wonderful, is your body is your home. You are comfortable in your body. You're aware of how it feels, and it can move you deep into the experience of the moment. Taking care of your body, like resting when needed or taking an energetic walk, eating nourishing food, and expressing your gratitude, all acknowledge and support your body's needs. And it's just a good reminder this week, of, and this the rest of the month, just be present with your body. Notice how it feels. It tells you so much, lets you know how things are going and what you need to do for yourself. Um, and I'm grateful for that. Um, and I think with the increase in energies and stuff, that's been part of an increase in my own awareness too, and I'm very, very grateful for that.
That's so true. And the thing that I just noticed, especially recently, is that to pay attention to if my body feels heavy. Sometimes I use this as a way of making choices. If I go into one choice and I feel light and I feel good, and I go to think about the other choice and I feel heavy, weighted down with responsibilities or something like that, it's a pretty clear way that the body is saying that something either has to change about the choice that feels heavy or it's just not the right choice.
Mm.
So I, if we don't pay attention to what the body is telling us, then we're not aligned with our personal needs because the body really shows us what we need. And what I find is that when I don't pay attention and maybe I go ahead with something, then I'm out of alignment. And that means that I'm not standing in my sovereignty. So this theme this month has been so important to me
Mm,
to really look at what does it need mean to be in my sovereignty, and what are the things that throw me off, so I'm not no longer standing that. And for me it's like standing in the soul self, but you're in form.
mm.
So you have the amazing energy of your soul standing with you when you are in your sovereignty.
Wow. That, yeah. When you're, that brings you totally present then. Hmm. Wow. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Mm. All right. And now we're going to move into this week's supportive luminary, and it is crown. Crown. I today when I looked at this, I mean, every time I look at it, I see something different. But all the orangey spikes around the outside that have netting kind of in them, to me that looks like electrical energy, just like zzz. I don't know. It's very very interesting. And the center also draws my attention with beautiful green color. Well, it says it is time. Preparation is complete. Will you gratefully accept the crown of awakening? Its halo signifies awakening. Its brilliant declares the oneness of all. Step forward and accept the divine intention to create in and through a world come of age. And to me, this really speaks to say, hey, you guys can do this. You are doing this. Step up and be aware so that you can play your part, because it's really important at this. It's always important, but it's really important in our learning this week to remember that as we go ahead and just be the shift, be the change. You know, would you
You
like?
know, yeah, what I found was I really honed in on the part that said come of age. And I was asking myself, what does it mean to come of age? And once again, I went back to alignment and accepting of the self with no judgment or requirements, um, so that it, it's like the requirements often are so you can fit in. But when we stand in that alignment, and again, that's the sovereignty, then we have come of age. We have come to the place of personal acceptance. And I think that we can only be of the greatest service when we have come of age in our understanding of ourselves and our ability to stand in sovereignty.
Yeah, I think that as humans, we sometimes can get a feeling maybe not confident in a new venue, like when we try something new, that kind of thing. And, but this is saying you be your true self, and your true self will bring you to experiences and connect you with others that is a good fit where you both kind of need each other and enhance each other. And so, yeah, that feels really great. Okay, and our next card is Lesson in Pink. Lesson in Pink says, keep hope alive. Surround yourself with those of integrity. Realize that being human means learning lessons. Persevere. And I like that because, when we are surrounding ourselves with like hearted people, we have the same intentions or we have similar intentions. It helps to support us and support each other. And that's why, as we meet together as a group, in the Wardle or here, it helps to raise everyone's energy and encourage us to be in our authenticity. Yeah.
You know, I was asking Pink what it had for us this morning, and what the message I got was self love is your strength, not your flaw. So there was a lot of the message today, both for the month and for this week, that was about self love, and that self love is a part of standing in sovereignty. And
Mhm.
I'm not sure I would have always thought of it that way.
Mhm.
And I think that many of us were taught that you have to think about everybody else first, and that thinking about yourself was not a good thing. And what this is saying is self love is your strength, not
Mhm.
your flaw.
Yes. Yeah. And and being where you're at, that lovely acceptance of this is where I'm at, and let's see what's out there for this. And I know that that attracts other people that are as looking at their authenticity as well,
Yeah,
because like attracts like.
yeah.
It's been really great. Okay, let's look at some announcements from Arlene if you have some.
You know, I think the main thing that I want to say to everyone today is uh, we just wish you such a wonderful time during these holidays. And we know that it can be time that you remember people who have passed, and that you may find it difficult sometimes to be with family who are still in their old patterns. So we want you to take these colors that we're bringing to you, and especially pink, I think, is going to be a wonderful color to take with you as you go into this time of being with family and with friends. Um, and just let that pink love you so that you can love the others no matter what, because we don't have to agree, and we don't have to uh, have somebody say I'm sorry, or we don't have to say I'm sorry unless that's what our soul is saying to do. It just means that we stand in that part of us that is pink is bringing us, stand in our strength. And so we want to remind each other about that, and always, if you can, use the colors. If you're having a hard time, just ask yourself, if there were a color that could help me, what color would it be? First one comes to mind. And for instance, if it's pink, just wrap it around you like a pink blanket, or a beautiful pink outfit, or something that gives you that sense of self-love. and and colors have consciousness, and they will come around you and support you in whatever the situation is. And you can use your discernment then, because you're not being sidetracked into old things that you may still need to do some work on it, but mostly it's just standing in who you truly are and allowing things to unfold, because what your energy is can change the whole room.
Mhm. Yeah, and pink is just a wonderful one for helping us with discernment. Absolutely wonderful. And also, like you said, we can bring it in and help us. We can also send it ahead to our gathering, and just say, okay, I'm sending pink for this gathering, and and or if another color comes to you, you go, that's okay. I'm sending this ahead to make this, to help create that place that is enjoyable and you know everything that I can be my true self in.
And you know, something else is we can think of us wearing this beautiful crown energy. And that, again, is a way of being your true self. And it brings your energy into a place that it wasn't always before
Yeah.
in that place. And it may be that it kind of surprises people, but at the same time, crown is about awakening. It's not about I'm better than you are. And so this awakening energy then goes out and it may help someone else begin to look at things differently.
Yes. Hmm. Okay, well, we're ready to start our readings,
Yes.
and I hope I get everybody. We're going to start with Will.
All right. And I'm doing colors, right?
You're doing luminaries, yes.
Luminaries. Okay. Oh, well, this one is so wonderful.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Um,
Illumination.
Illumination. And this, oh my gosh, what I'm feeling for you, Will, is you have two crowns. You have the crown that we showed the other luminary, but the illumination wants to be part of your crown. And so you are sending out such a wonderful light. And the color of this, if you can see this, is that it is a lime green. And
Mm-hmm.
lime green is that lower heart that's bringing in so much energy that has to do with us having come of age. So uh, you're blessed with this, Will, and just feel it and let it be there, glowing out from you.
All right. Let's see what color card comes. Ah, strength in red.
Wow.
I'm getting red
Okay.
orange is what I'm getting. Red
Yeah,
orange.
this one sort of stands for both.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
Uh-huh. Full
but
of life, fire, starter, doer, independent. That's what I'm
go.
getting. Yeah. Yeah. This, with your crown full of light and your red orange chakras full of light, that says movement to me. And also, yeah, the turquoise is the complement of red orange.
Yes, it is.
And that's saying
No,
yes.
no. The red orange is the complement of uh, lime green.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. And the gold is the complement for the purple or the
Hmm. Okay.
indigo.
Okay. Um,
That's
okay.
why I thought it was so interesting because it's balanced.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it's full of fire, starter, doer. So
Yep, yep.
some energy is coming your way.
So I want to get up here so I can see the comments. You guys are just always have such wonderful comments. All right.
Sandra is next.
Okay, Sandra. Sandra's card is love.
Hmm.
Sandra, I want you to see what's in the center of this. Look at all of those colors. It's like a rainbow of colors in the center. And love in the book, what came through was that love in all of its attributes are available to us. So, what I'm getting for you, Sandra, is go into the color, into the luminary uh, book and look up the love. And what I suggest to you is that you look at the attributes because there are so many different ones, and choose one that you feel very close to, or one that you want to feel more deeply, and just live with that this week.
Mhm. Beautiful card. And she has strength in indigo,
Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh,
intuitive, ancient wisdom.
yeah. What a great combination.
Mhm. It feels like with that combination, you're going to be able to really um, bring in that strength of intuition and ancestors, things like that, and um, be experiencing more of that energy of what it means to feel love, be love, and see love. That's what I'm getting.
And you know what also I'm thinking about is because this has to do with often with your expanded intuition and even your psychic abilities, that love wants to partner with you. This luminary called love wants to partner with you as you expand your these abilities of different aspects of love, and you expand your intuition. I want to just read these ones from love because there's something in here that is really really important.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
It's on 48. Okay. So here we go. It's here are the attributes of love, which have never been lost. Compassion, acceptance, transformation, encouragement, allowing, embracing, offering, and co creating. Wow. I'm really feeling energy around co creating, but we'll see what she comes up with.
Co-creating. I like that.
Co creating, yeah.
All right, Rita is next. Rita.
Wow. Okay. Vortality. So, vortality um, really has to do with a lot of shifting that we're going through. And that I want to get to that page because I want to read a couple things out of here for you. Uh, but again, Rita, get your luminary out and really sit with this because there's a lot in here. Um, so, form is becoming less solid. It now changes as needed. Allow this organic movement in your life. Amazing beauty and pure delight will follow. Well, that your guidance wants you to focus on is let your life be organic. Don't say I should, and don't be after yourself for what you haven't done or what you haven't taken time for. Let it be organic, and you will know when you're being taken to that place that you can really move into it, and it will show you what the next step is. What do you get about that, Leslie?
Yeah, I definitely get that you're on a heightened place of getting messages, you know, from intuition, from things that are happening around you. Yeah, being led in that way. Mm-hmm.
Organic is such a good thing for all of us to be thinking about because this time that we're in, we want to be really close to uh, what is happening within us and be in our own flow, be in our sense of who we are easily. No pushing, no holding back, but just being present in that divine moment.
Mm-hmm. And her card is Lesson in Indigo.
Okay.
Lesson in Indigo. And it's talking about trusting what you know. Trusting what you know. So I'm getting like, you know, some things, you trust those. And you're also being at the same time saying, and let's move just a little bit more. Let's move out in and experience this organic way of being. You know, let it flow, let it be, let it direct you and show you. It's almost like a presence that I feel around you saying, we're here, pay attention, we're going to guide you here into this new, organic, uh, expansive, that's what I get, very expansive place for you this week. Mhm. Yes. There you go. Okay. Jeannie S.
All right.
Jeannie S. Welcome
Oh,
back.
nice to have you here, Jeannie.
Hmm.
Ah, okay. We're this in spheres of intention. So, what I'm getting for you, Jeannie, is I feel like you're coming to a new place of understanding how to surround yourself with people, friends, situations that really nourish you. And that's sort of a lifelong process that we go through. But
Hmm.
it's such an important process because if we're not willing to make some choices sometimes, our energy can be pulled down and be heavy. But you're learning how to, in a very loving way, to be with people whose energy really blesses you.
Hmm. That's beautiful. That's really a wonderful card. It makes me think of community so much, you know. It's beautiful. And the card is Lesson in Yellow.
Oh, that's so appropriate. So appropriate.
Claim your empowerment. You
Yes.
know,
Oh, I'm getting chills all over me.
yeah, yeah, I was too. It's saying, you know, in this new connection, claim your empowerment, claim who you are, be shine your yellow light, and be willing to be seen and part of this collective group of people that you're attracting, you know, and I just see really good things, really good things.
I do too, and I feel laughter and
Yeah,
happiness
happiness.
and yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, but add Mary to your list. Mary
I
Dawson is
did. I
okay,
saw
good.
that. Yay,
Yeah.
fun. Courtney will be next.
Okay, Courtney. Well, Courtney, yours is illumination.
Ah,
You know what I see for you, Courtney, is you see that light in the center there? That's the light that's in your center. And I feel like you're learning how to expand that more. And you can do it a little bit at a time. Okay, she said, see, can
I
do.
have a clear message when I can come back to
Okay,
reality.
so one of the most important things, Courtney, is to ground yourself. You've got a
Mhm.
lot of light that's shining out there, but you also need to ground yourself. So, but you don't have to not have that happiness and that energy and that light. That's part of who you are too. But you have to balance that with being grounded. So one of the colors you might use is brown, or if there's another one, maybe green, thinking of standing on green grass. Um, okay, there are reasons that she's panicking. So um, let's just all of us that are here on this call, let's surround Courtney with um, guidance, her inner
Mhm.
guidance,
Mhm.
and have her feel through her feet how she is so supported by the earth, and to allow her to take her concerns and let them go into the higher dimensions so that help can come from there, and it will come through you, and there will be ideas that come that feel like they're in alignment, because what happens is you can get out of your alignment, and this way of allowing yourself to be grounded and at the same time open to your light, that's going to make you feel whole, not just one way.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Anything else you get?
I was thinking of ways to be um, in kind of in her body and imagine slowing down, but just imagine things just coming together, maybe in your energy coming together in a in this ball of love for yourself and this ball of knowing you're okay and you're going to be okay, and just bringing that with your hands in like a ball, and then bringing it into your heart and just saying, I am okay, I am okay, and I am safe, and I am grounded. And just imagine this energy coming and just going right down like a tree. Okay, you know how trees can just be so solid, and just bringing it down, down, down through your legs, down through your feet, and into the earth, and just really try to feel into that earth and just ground and breathe.
Yeah, breathe. Use your breath to
Mhm.
help your heart.
Just like that.
That green of the heart, yes, will help you.
Yeah. Yes.
And you can breathe that green into every part of your body.
Hmm.
And when we finish here, Courtney, I will give you a call.
Yeah.
Hey, did you?
Oh,
What?
I did get some cards. If you want,
Okay.
I got the lesson in pink, care for your inner child.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like reassuring her child that she's okay and she's going to be able to relax and figure this out. And I also got strength and intuition, intuitive wisdom in that. So there are these both of these energies that are wanting to assist you right now, helping your child, and helping your intuitive. ancient wisdom to come forth, because there is some part of you that knows beyond the body that you are here for a beautiful reason. You are a growing, beautiful energy, and you are supported, so supported by those energies, that ancient wisdom.
That particular part of having that strength of that is really important right now, Courtney, because that's going to help you to get in touch with your knowing about what you can do for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, Mary Dawson.
All right, Mary.
I'm so happy to see you here. Great.
Well, this is interesting. What I got for Mary is mosaic.
Yeah.
Mary, my experience with mosaic for you is that it's important for you to experience all the different groups of people that you're connected to and experiences that you're having, and just know that all of that is weaving a beautiful design for you, and that this mosaic has so many different kinds of people, so many different kinds of experiences, and all of those are part of your life and part of your experience, and it's all good.
Mm. Yeah, I sure feel this one a lot for you, Mary. It's just so bright and so, uh, yeah, I can't even find a word exactly, but it just feels like this wonderful pulsing energy that goes out and comes back to you. And your card, whoop, your card is Strength in Indigo. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, talk about wow.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of that today. That's
We
really
are.
wonderful.
So that's there to be right along with your connection, is that intuitive and ancient wisdom. So your guides are working with you right now and guiding you to the very next thing and next person and next beautiful thing you encounter. And it's going to be a wonderful week of support. Wow. Okay. And there,
Zach is there.
Zach, is that the Salama?
No, that's a different one. Uh, and Salama is another one. Let's do Zach first.
Okay.
I just dropped all my color cards. Uh,
Uh,
okay, Zach, what I got for you is called Passionate Ascension. So you're in a change that's going on, and it's taking you to a new place of where you can see things from a different dimension. And that's going to give you a lot of wonderful information that you need right now. And be in that and allow yourself, think of it as like you're up, like you're like an eagle up in a tree, and you're looking down at your life, and it gives you a vantage point where you can understand things more clearly.
Eagle sight. I love that.
Yeah, I love that one too. Just
And boy, here's another beautiful one to go with it. The strength is in lime green,
oh
powerful
wow.
and heart centered. Powerful and heart centered. So that's
Is that the lesson or the strength?
no, the strength.
Okay, so Zach, what this means is that you are have a strength and leadership that is one that is completely heart centered, and also brings in the strength of knowing who you are And the complement to that is the magenta, which is very it's compassion. So think of what you're bringing to the world in your leadership. You're bringing a very compassionate, loving heart with the yellow, which is helping you to know who you are and stay present as that one. Because when you're in leadership, we have we need to be in the truth of who we are as much as we possibly can.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. Um, I have Salama. I can't say the rest of it because
Yeah,
the
I want to say a word to her
word.
first.
Okay.
Yeah. Salama, we do not do times when something's going to happen because many things are involved in that. It can be how you react, how much you listen to your inner self. It can be how someone else reacts. Mostly it's about you. So this is about working with the energies that you have that are who you truly are, and then you attract the job. But it isn't about us saying, oh, you're going to get a job by such and such a time. That's not what we do, and that's not what it's about. It's about being the best you and presenting yourself in a way that you really attract what will be the best kind of job for you. I know that's difficult to do when you're in a jobless situation, but
Mhm.
it's really important for you to focus on that.
So, will we just, instead of doing that, would just tell you about your week to come and what you can expect if you're open to that? Yeah. So, should we do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So,
Well, this is God.
uh,
This is the last card in the deck, Salama, and what it does is it has all the colors and all of the possibilities. And what this says that there's a great deal of possibility for you within this coming week. And it so much depends on whether you can stay in the present moment, being who you truly are, and being able to make that connection with the earth and with the divine source in the cosmos, and being able to keep breathing in all of these beautiful colors as they assist you.
hmm that's why we giggled because it was like, oh yeah, wow. You have all these possibilities, which is really amazing. And for your color card, it says lesson in brown. Brown is wonderful for keeping you grounded and
Yes.
reminding you of your earthly self. And it says own your own worth. So as you are partaking of these possibilities and colors, remember to stand in your own truth, your own worth, and be curious about what's next and see what comes up.
When you stand in your own worth, that radiates out from you. And when you are wanting to attract a certain kind of job, that is what will help because people pick up the vibes and they go, oh, she really knows who she is. That's the kind of person I want to have work for us.
Mhm, mhm, for sure. All right, I do think that might be it.
Yeah, wonderful.
Big group today.
Yes, love it.
Yeah, we wish
So,
you.
Zach and Salama, come back when you can, because each week it's important to build on what we did the week before.
Mhm.
So, we would love to have you come back if you can. What's GRC?
Will Burke. I don't know. Grace. Grace is Grace here?
Oh, maybe she is.
She might have come in on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, Grace is here. Okay.
And Saloma subscribed. Good. All
Oh,
right.
good.
So
Thank you, Slama.
thank
Okay,
you.
well, let's
Get Grace.
love you too, Zach. Um,
Should we
so
do Grace?
let's pick a card for Grace.
Okay. On Messenger. Ah, that's right. She can only
You
come.
can't come in on Messenger, Grace.
She
It
said it's the
doesn't
only
show
way.
up.
Yeah, she said that that's the only way she could last time. But no.
All right. So what I have is integrity.
Mm,
So what I'm getting for you, Grace, is that uh, what needs to happen is for you uh, to stand and be connected to all of the different strands of your life, all the different people of your life, even while you stand in your own truth, and then also bring together any parts of you that have been ignored or have felt like they weren't embraced. It's like you're in the center here and you need to bring home every bit of yourself.
mm, that makes sense. Be recognized. I love that. Um, okay, and your card is strength in yellow. Strength in
Oh,
yellow.
that's a good one to have for this. Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's saying you have that power within you, and this will be with you this week.
Excellent.
Mentally clear, empowered, and fresh. So, and coming from that solar plexus area is empowering. So you are empowered to bring those parts home and to be so connected with the people you're with, which
I'm
is
also getting, don't forget to say
uh,
yes to the crown. This is a really important part for you right now, Grace, is to acknowledge the crown that is part of where you have come to in your life now.
yeah, because you affect people a lot, and as we have our gatherings, it's just like spread the joy around.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
That's a wonderful, what fun. We always have such fun doing
we do,
this.
we do.
So
Happy
thank
Thursday.
all of you for being here. And
You-
Sandra, if you want to contact me, do Arlene at transformationaltools.com, and we can talk about how to take care of getting you the cards. And all right, thank you, everybody.
yeah. Happy holidays.
Yes,
Bye bye.
bye.